Hi Leute und willkommen zurück zu Outer Worlds. Wir machen immer noch die Nebenquests für unsere Begleiter und suchen jetzt nochmal jemanden anderes, der vielleicht was übersetzen kann für uns aus dem Buch. Und wir müssen jetzt dort hinten hin, sind natürlich schon wieder auf einem anderen Planeten. Ich weiß, die Main Story wäre auf Monarch weitergegangen, wo wir gerade schon mal waren im letzten Part. Aber ich würde halt gerne erstmal so ein bisschen die Begleiter mehr kennenlernen. Da ich so oder so keine anderen Nebenquests wirklich anfangen werde. Das heißt, wie ich schon gesagt habe, in der ersten Stadt kann man für den Sheriff oder was das da ist, für sie Leute jagen und in anderen Städten noch anderen Stuff natürlich als Nebenquest zu machen, um an EP ranzukommen, aber ich will es halt einfach so durch Monster töten, so ein paar Begleiterquests durchmachen und die Main Story will ich halt eigentlich nur durch. Und deshalb halten wir uns erstmal an unsere Begleiter.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
We're getting close to the Hermit. I can feel it.
Ich kann tödliche Androiden sehen. Guten Tag.
Unexpected security.
Get ready!
Ich hab's gewusst. Hi.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process.
Nein.
It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe. Well, I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Keine Verarsche, ich habe einen Flammenwerfer. Hier irgendwo. Hm? Okay. Gehen wir da rein. Am Ende sind wir betäubt und sie raubt uns aus und ich muss alles nochmal farmen. Tief durchatmen. Okay, mal gucken, was passiert.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother? You're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
Gute Entscheidung, das weiterzumachen.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me.
That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it?
How? By removing the need to make any decision? To have your life completely controlled? The illusion of certainty? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you?
I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
It's okay, Mr. Vicker. We're here, watching over you. You just ride this out, right?
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept.
By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
Okay, was nehmen wir? Nehmen wir das.
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Bitmodul, Weihräucher, Fäß. Sind wir fertig? Tschüss. Nee. Okay, das heißt, wir können wieder zurück. Nee, du kannst nicht schnell reisen. Okay. So.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Was macht ihr beide hier? Habe ich euch bei was gestört?
Battery levels are fully charged.
Das ist gut. So. Das ist jetzt die Main Story. Da sollen wir einen finden, der vielleicht weiß, wo die Chemikalien sind, damit wir die Leute aufwecken können. Hier machen wir jetzt nochmal die...
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Die Begleiterquest von Parvati weiter. Die wollte ja Shopping machen. Los. Bewegung. So, ist das jetzt hier?
This is Halcyon News.
Nö. Ist auch bei der anderen?
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Hab ich was verpasst? Hä? Warum muss ich für...
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such. Me included. I'll let you have one on clearance.
Ich
You
hab's
want
gewusst.
rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Hä? Mhm. Oh, kann ich da jetzt was falsch machen?
Take your time, dear.
Ich will da eigentlich jetzt nichts falsch machen bei. Deshalb speichern. Jetzt ist der richtige Vorteilspunkt zu verteilen. Also schauen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich davon
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Kommt wie eine Raumschiff-Frische, oder?
Like grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you mean? Well, that's a smell that means we're really going places.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
So, jetzt?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy, 'cause he... Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Die ist verrückt. Okay, die Shopping-Tour geht weiter. Wenn ihr Action sehen wollt, wo die Story weitergeht, ich glaube, dann müsst ihr im nächsten Part gucken. Oh. Ich weiß, ich hätte jetzt, glaube ich, einfach ein Schiff porten können, aber... Ne.
Why was I built to feel ennui? I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Was denn nun noch?
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn on?
The transmission is complete, Captain. Goodbye. We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Gut gemacht, Schiff. Nehmen wir mal mit, falls wir doch irgendwo hin müssen, wo wir uns durchschießen müssen. Aber eigentlich wollte ich ja nur hier in der Stadt was besorgen, ne? So. Wir brauchen nicht mehr runterspringen, wir haben den einen extra Punkt bekommen. Vor allem hier Yachtclub, Alter. Also ich sehe hier keine Seen und keine Schiffe. Da, Auflauf. Ja.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Was? Ich will doch keine Nebenquist.
I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the... Now, if you'll excuse...
Loot?
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Hä? Geh nicht in das oben links, hat er doch gesagt, oder? Loot. Über Loot. Bist du tot? Nein. Geh nicht. Hä? Für mich. In das Apartment gehst, geh nicht in das oben links. Hm. Was über diese Ablenkung? Hey du.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rat spewing acid at our... The board was right. That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Okay. Jetzt noch Herzküchler. Jetzt auf Monarch. Okay, dann kommen wir da noch mal hin. Ich sagte, gehe nicht in das Apartment oben links. Da ist doch nur das. Und da geht's hier noch weiter. Tagebuch. Nee, das ist was anderes. Vielleicht sollte ich besser lesen? Aha.
Oh, sorry.
Hör
Just spooked me, was all.
Hör auf rumzuschreien, das ist ja... Was hast du angestellt? Dieser Webbeleg dokumentiert einige sehr optimistische Werten auf den Teams nach Most Goals. So, von dem Sportdings. Ja. Die Kämpfer mehrere zerlumpte Sätze Kleidung gleich auf. Untersuche Left Field Base, bla bla bla. Vielleicht Machen wir das irgendwann anders. Moment, kann ich jetzt... Ja. Es geht innerhalb der Stadt.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will...
Ada?
Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly.
Aber wo müssen wir denn jetzt hier hin?
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Weil da in der Stadt war das ja nicht. Ist das denn da, wo wir vorher für die
I
andere
think I'll
Mission waren?
initiate an
Bingo.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Also es zeigt auf jeden Fall raus. Hä? Ach, Spiel. Willst du mich verarschen? Das Spiel will mich verarschen.
pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the cruise... We're in orbit over Cascadia. We can hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Ist das die Zahnpasta, die die gemacht haben? Aus der...
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
Nein. Es könnte sein, dass wir gleich sterben, wenn wir angegriffen werden. Gib mal. Nein. Warte. Jetzt.
We got trouble.
Hi, Pit!
Get it out! Get it out! May you find peace in death.
Cat behind you!
Mend yourself, Captain, quick!
Ach so, so ein kleines Viech hat mich fast umgebracht oder was?
Get it up! Get it up!
Get it off! Get it off!
That's the last of them.
Down they go!
Ach so, wen habt ihr denn alles gefressen? Böse kleine Monster. Ach. Spiel, als ob du mir jetzt sagst, ich kann hier nicht raus. Und ich habe irgendwas aufgesammelt, was auf einmal wieder zu schwer ist.
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
I would have liked to see this place before it was all boarded up.
Ach, wirklich.
Lit up the night.
Ich gehe da rum und dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Part da und versuchen da Herzküchlein zu holen. Ciao, Leute.